Hey there, gentlemen, ready to meet some elegant women in the Big Apple? You know, the kind of women who look like they just stepped out of a magazine, even if that magazine is just like the really high-end catalog for decorative throw pillows? Yeah, those women. Well, you're in luck because you've tuned into the right channel. We're diving headfirst into the top 10 places in NYC where you can find them. Get ready to upgrade your dating game, fellas. And hey, don't forget to bring your A game, because these ladies, they bring it every single day. Alright, first up we're starting in the heart of Manhattan, the green oasis that is Central Park. Now, you might be thinking, Jimmy, a park? Really? That's where I'm going to find a woman who can rock a pair of Manolo Blahniks? And to that, I say, oh you sweet summer child, because, let me tell you, the women of Central Park are something else. They're sophisticated, they're stylish, and they even manage to look good after a 3-mile run. I mean, even the squirrels in Central Park are classy. You see a squirrel in Central Park, it's not digging through trash, it's nibbling on a gluten-free croissant it found on the ground, probably dropped by a supermodel late for a photo shoot. It's the circle of life, folks. So, grab a bench, work on your best pickup line that doesn't involve pigeons, and get ready to mingle amongst the Upper East Side elite. Next up, we're heading to the Super Bowl of fashion and philanthropy, the Met Gala. Now I know what you're thinking, Jimmy, I can barely afford a ticket to the movies, let alone the Met Gala. And you're not wrong, my friend. But hey, a guy can dream, right? Plus, there are always ways to get creative. Maybe you can convince security you're a famous European artist. Just be prepared to discuss the profound symbolism of a banana duct taped to the wall. The Met Gala is where fashion meets art, where celebrities try to outdo each other with their outfits, and where you might just find yourself brushing elbows with Anna Wintour herself. Just, try not to spill your champagne on her dress, okay? Alright, gentlemen. If you're looking to impress a woman with a taste for the finer things in life, then buckle up and grab your platinum card because we're hitting 5th Avenue. This iconic street is basically a runway for the most luxurious stores on the planet. We're talking Gucci, Prada, Tiffany's, you know, the places where they practically need a velvet rope and a bouncer to control the flow of shoppers with excellent credit scores. Now, be warned, a shopping spree on 5th Avenue can make your bank account cry for mercy. You might need to sell a kidney just to afford a scarf in here. But hey, think of it as an investment in your future happiness, or at least a really good story to tell at parties. Chapter 4, the Plaza Hotel. Eloquence and Eloise all in one place. Our next stop takes us to a New York City landmark, the Plaza Hotel. This place oozes elegance and sophistication. I mean, Eloise lived here, for crying out loud, and that little lady knew how to live it up. The Plaza is like stepping into a time capsule of old New York glamour. Think grand chandeliers, plush velvet furniture, and maybe even a pianist tickling the ivories in the corner. Now you don't have to be a millionaire to enjoy the Plaza's ambiance. Just throw on your best suit, perfect that air of confidence, and stroll through the lobby like you own the place. Who knows, you might just bump into the woman of your dreams while pretending to check your mailbox. Chapter 5. Broadway, baby? Because nothing says romance like a Showtune. Okay fellas, if you're looking for a woman who appreciates the arts and knows how to rock a killer cocktail dress, then Broadway is the place to be. There's something about the theater that just screams elegance, you know? Maybe it's the dimming of the lights, the hushed whispers of anticipation, or the fact that everyone's dressed to the nines and pretending to ignore the playbills they're nervously clutching. Now I'm not saying you have to be a theater buff to pick up a date at a Broadway show, but it definitely helps to at least know the difference between Hamilton and The Lion King. And for the love of Sondheim, please, please, please refrain from singing along, unless you happen to be like the next Pavarotti, in which case carry on. Chapter 6, Rooftop Bars, where the views are as stunning as the clientele. Alright gentlemen, get ready to elevate your dating game, literally. We're heading to the sky-high havens of NYC's rooftop bars. Now these aren't your average watering holes with sticky floors and questionable karaoke singers. Oh no. These are the kind of places where you sip on craft cocktails with names you can't pronounce, and the only thing stickier than the floor is the conversation. The views from these rooftop bars are breathtaking, stretching out over the twinkling city lights like a scene from a romantic comedy. But the real attraction? The women. They're sophisticated, they're stylish, and they're not afraid of heights. So practice your elevator pitch, and I do mean literally because you'll probably need to take one to get up there, and get ready to mingle with the stars. For our next stop, we're venturing into the world of art galleries, specifically in the trendy neighborhood of Chelsea. Now I'll be honest, sometimes I look at modern art and I'm like, my kid could have made that. And then they tell me it's worth millions of dollars and suddenly I'm like, where's the finger paint, son? We've got work to do. But hey, even if you can't tell a Rothko from a Rauschenberg, Art galleries are a great place to meet sophisticated women with a keen eye for detail. Just try not to trip over any sculptures or accidentally touch a $1 million painting. And if anyone asks you what you think of the art, just say something vague but profound, like, "It really speaks to my existential dread." They'll eat it up. Alright gentlemen, if you're looking to impress a woman with your refined taste and love of the arts, then look no further than Lincoln Center. This iconic complex is a mecca for all things cultural, from ballet to opera to symphony orchestras. And the best part? The women who frequent Lincoln Center are just as cultured and sophisticated as the performances themselves. Now, I'm not saying you have to be a classical music aficionado to score a date here, but it definitely helps to at least know the difference between Mozart and Beethoven. And hey, if you're feeling a little lost, just discreetly Google the event details on your phone and pretend you're an expert. Just don't get caught taking selfies with the conductor. Get ready to loosen your belts and tighten your wallets, gentlemen, because we're heading to the culinary capitals of New York City, its high-end restaurants. These are the kind of places where the menus are printed in calligraphy, the waiters know your name even if you've never been there before, and the only thing louder than the clinking of champagne glasses is the sound of your credit card begging for mercy. But hey, it's all worth it to dine in the same room as some of the most elegant and sophisticated women in the city. Just remember, table manners are crucial here. So put away your phone, brush up on your knowledge of which fork to use, and whatever you do, don't order the lobster if you don't know how to crack it open. Trust me, it's not a good look. And last but not least, we've arrived at the grand finale of our elegant escapade New York Fashion Week. This, my friends, is where the world of fashion descends upon the Big Apple, bringing with it a whirlwind of glamorous parties, exclusive runway shows, and of course, some of the most stylish women on the planet. Now I know what you're thinking, Jimmy, I can barely dress myself in the morning, let alone navigate the world of Fashion Week. But hey, that's what wingmen are for, right? Just channel your inner Zoolander, perfect your best blue steel look, and try not to trip over any stray stilettos. Who knows? You might just find yourself seated next to Anna Wintour herself. Just, try not to get your kale smoothie on her dress, okay? So there you have it, folks. The top 10 places in NYC to meet elegant women. Remember, confidence is key, and a little humor never hurts. Just be yourself, be respectful, and don't be afraid to put yourself out there. And hey, if you do happen to meet the woman of your dreams at one of these spots, you know, maybe slip her a link to this video. I'd love to get a shout out at your wedding. Good luck out there, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tips and tricks.